back to my channel. Today we're going to do a first impressions and flip through of the Traditional Manga Tarot. This is actually the second manga tarot deck that I own. And the styles are of like the illustration are very different. One day I will do a comparison video for them if you would like. If you'd like to see the video though, just let me know in the comments. What is this extra card? Why is this card behind the book? Okay, where were we? So this is the book. It's your typical white book. Is this the depiction? Yes. Well, that is the most simplest depiction of the cards I have seen. Ace of Cups, pure emotions. Two of Cups, shared feelings. Three of Cups, celebration and happiness. So this is the most minimalistic tarot booklet I have seen so far. Let's get into the flip through. I'm going to try not to make this one as long. I'm not sure if you guys have been liking the long videos, but oh, oops, wrong way. This goes back here. Okay, this is the back. It makes me think of a Rorschach test. Do you guys know what I'm talking about? I'll see they have the dog like in the full card. Their possessions or belongings in that little bag. They have the flower. And it looks like they're also walking off a cliff. And this one, they have the sun in front of them. Usually I'm used to it being on that side, like right here. Next is Magician. Even like the colors. They got, I think that's, no, that's not the wand. Well, probably the Magician's own wand. But you got the wand down here, the pentacle, the sword, the cup, the flowers that we usually see. I don't remember if there's a book on the desk of the Magician. Is there a book? No, there's no book. But they also have the infinity symbol. High Priestess. Look at these pretty blues in here. That's so cool. There's the scroll that she's usually holding. You got the moon on the bottom, the two pillars on the back. The Empress. Look at that crown. You also have the, I think that's wheat. And then I believe that's a shield. It's like here, you have the wheat and what looks to be a shield. The Emperor. Is this a ram and a lion? Because it looks like it, doesn't it? The Hierophant. So if I've been noticing, each card has like a glow to it. Like right here, there's like a greenish glow going in this direction, sort of. It might be coming off of their, I was gonna say a spear, their wand. The hand gestures are a little bit different than what we're used to seeing. You also don't see the two figures on the bottom, although maybe there are these two, I think this is a bush of flowers. Maybe these two types of flowers can represent the two figures on the bottom. You have the pillars on the back. Again, the hand gesture looks a bit different. than what we're used to, like here. I don't see the keys, right? Or are they hidden? No, I don't see the keys, which is fine. You know, this is the artist's own depiction of the Hierophant. Oh, look at the lovers. There's a feather there and a feather there. And I don't know if she's covered in leaves on purpose or if it's like as if she's growing. He looks like he's the tree by like how he's placed. And look at this like texture. Right here and right here. Is there a snake in here? I don't see a snake. Oh, there's another feather. Really interesting though, because it looks like he's the tree and like she's some sort of bush growing around the tree, but she's the one bearing the fruit to the other figure. Ooh, look at this chariot. Dang, those heads are huge. They look like two lions. Very in your face. Again, the glow in this card is more like a yellowish tint or yellow glow. Strength card. She appears to be comforting the lion. The lion looks like it's the one that's a bit scared. Also has the infinity symbol. Look at the glow coming off on his beard. That's cool. You got the moon back there. The wheel. Is she bearing the wheel on her back? Dang. But look at the colors though. Just deals. Again with the like sort of nighttime glow possibly coming in from these stained glass windows behind her. In here she's not pointing the sword up, which is what we're used to seeing Justice holding the sword position in that manner. She's having it pointed down. Let me just grab the OG Justice card. See? Sword pointed up. I like the stained glass in the back though, as opposed to like a bed sheet or whatever that is. The Hanged Man. With a lot of fruit and flowers around him. They actually look at peace too. Ooh, look at this death card. I think these are cats. Are they? They might be either cats or monkeys. I can't tell. Because I don't see like the type of ears. Temperance. Oh, look at that rainbowy color in there in the water. That's cool. The devil. Oh, they have horns too. Figure in the back with a star that appears to be a heart, a glowing heart that might also be bleeding, because this looks like blood right there. This looks like they have blood on them too. Either that or petals of a red flower. The tower. there's the lightning strike. On this one, there's only the one figure falling out. I believe we're used to seeing 2 figures. I don't think we're used to seeing 3. From what I remember, it's usually 2 figures falling out. Yeah, so there's 1, 2 figures here. Ooh, look at this star. How many stars is that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I see 8 stars. And then you have this texture that looks like a starry night as well. Moon card. Oh my gosh, that's to be one of my favorite moon cards that I've seen. This is pretty. Then you have the 2, I believe a dog and a wolf, or that could be a fox, I'm not sure. But you have the crab and the figure's holding the crab. I think she's in water as well. This is so pretty. Oh, look at this sun card. It's not a naked baby. This baby's got clothes. What is that? That looks like teeth. Doesn't that look like teeth, guys? What is that? Whoa, this is cool. That looks awesome. Judgment. Here you just got the straight up angel with that huge ass instrument or horn, as opposed to the rest of the people that you normally see on the bottom with what I think is their coffins, because it doesn't look like boats to me. So it's just the straight up angel in the sky. And then her wings are on their head right there. That's cool. I like that. The world. This is pretty too. That little person with the book holding the world, or hugging the world actually. She's holding the world, but that person's like falling asleep and hugging the world. This is pretty. Now we're on the minor arcanas. Onto the cups. This is beautiful. Is this a mermaid? This looks like a mermaid. It could just be a statue. No, this is a person. That's so pretty. Even have the, I think that's a dove, but they have that, I don't know if that's a coin or a piece of Jesus Christ. You know, when they give you that bread of Christ in church, it looks like that. I don't know if that's what that is, but it looks like it. You'll see. Two of Cups. These colors. Oh, I love her hair. Got little flowers on there. Are those butterflies? Yes. For a second I thought that was popcorn in the cups, but I think they're supposed to be little butterflies flying out of the cups. Three of Cups. Look at these glimmers. These like slight glimmers in here. That's really pretty. It has like a rainbow look to it. I'm not sure if you guys can see it that well on my camera, but like I can clearly see the rainbow-ish here. Let's see if I can put closer. You see that? That's so pretty. Four of Cups. Well, this is a huge figure presenting the fourth cup. Usually we see a hand. And this person's like dozed off. Five of Cups. What is this? This marker. I feel like this was, now I don't know if this is true or not, but I just saw like a kid painting or drawing this on the original image. Maybe the child of the artist drew on their original image. That's what I'm feeling. I just saw that in my head right now. I'd be a little surprised if that was the case, but it still looks, it kind of like it fits. Does that make sense? It's just interesting that that's in there, but it just makes me think of a child that, you know, they drew that, which actually that's making me think of this being possibly the mother that may have lost the child. Is that going too much into it? Probably, but hey, I'm just saying what I see. Speaking of children, Six of Cups, childhood memories. Look at the glow on her. There's like an aura is coming out of her, because you see part of her glow on their clothes here too, and even on their face. See? That's so pretty. Seven of Cups. Oh, look at that little skull right there. You know, I always wonder, like, why is there a head on a cup? It's kind of freaky looking. There's a head, there's a ghost, a snake, some bling bling. I'm guessing a foundation or a home. Praise, oh, there's a little cute skull in there. A dragon could probably represent greed or ego or strength. And they're like, I don't know what the fuck to choose. What should I get? What should I pick? Focus on all things as one, okay? Not just one. Is this, are those keys? What is that? Or is that his belt? Oh, I think that's his belt holding his pants up. Looks like it. Eight of Cups. Ooh. I like the clothes on here and the colors, especially the blues here. That's so pretty. Even the cups have hints of blues on them. Look at those clothes though. And the moon back there. This is actually giving me one of the Legend of Zelda games, Majora's Mask vibes. Y'all know what I'm talking about. Nine of Cups. Look at this jolly person. I don't know if this is part of the hat that they're wearing, or if that's part of their, if that's part of them. Like, these little things look like horns right there. Look at that smirk, little smirk on his face. That looks like a bird on their hand, because I see feathers. Ten of Cups. You got stars up in there. You have the two children. What we usually think to be as parents or a couple. Oh, that's pretty. Again, this is giving like a rainbowish sort of effect to it, which is really cool that they're able to do that in the cards. Page of Cups. Got the water in the back. They appear to be on a beach, because you see down here looks like sand. You have the fish popping out of the cup, and they're like, whoa. And it might be raining, because this looks like the little action lines in the back looks like rain coming down, and the sky is dark too. Knight of Cups. Oh, this is pretty. Whatever this is that they added back here. Actually, are they in the water? Because if you look back here, this looks like water. Back here looks like water, and then down here. So this knight might be in the water. Oh my god, for a second I thought this was sunglasses on the horse. I'm like, whoa, that horse looking cool as heck with sunglasses. No, it's eyes right there. My bad. And then look at the texture that they added here too. That's a really nice feature on the card. Queen of Cups. Hey, this is the one on the box. That's a huge cup. The queen looks like they're on a cloud too. This is definitely a cloud right here. King of Cups. Surrounded by water again. Now we're in the Pentacles. Ace of Pentacles. Wow, this looks really pretty. And again, usually with aces, what I feel like we're used to seeing is just a hand presenting the item in the aces. But here you have a full figure. They're not presenting the item, so to speak. They do have their hands reached outwards as if presenting something or wanting to like hold on to the pentacle. So like the same gestures are there, or body language, if that makes any sense. Ooh, look at the colors in here. You got your blues, or cool tones and warm tones up there. So this makes me think of like the wind is what's pushing them to lose their balance with trying to balance out those two pentacles. When what we usually see in the original artwork is, I think, water in the background and boats, but this makes me think of like air. Three of Pentacles, super up close. You got the person there working on the Three Pentacles. These two here discussing some stuff, collaborating. Four of Pentacles. They're holding one. They have one above them. Two on their feet, although if you notice, they're different colors on their feet. And then I don't know what this is. This makes me think of coral or horns. Oh, look at the glow. That's cute. This looks like downtown back there. Five of Pentacles. Oh, this is beautiful stained glass. Look at that. Six of Pentacles. You have your two figures presumably begging for assistance, and then the main figure providing them pentacles or bling, whatever you want to call it. They have the scale in their hand. And then if you notice, like, they're more lit up too, as opposed to the two figures down below. Seven of Pentacles. Look at these pentacles. I think all the pentacles have looked a bit different. Like they have something different on the inside. Because some look like they have stars. See here, they have like stars inside. Chiseling away at that pentacle. More stars. Nine of Pentacles. They're surrounded by the pentacles. It looks like there's a, what is it called? A kaleidoscope effect of light on their clothes. Does that make any sense? We also got the bird, which I think their face is covered. Although she's not wearing one of those gloves so that the, what are they called? Talons don't hurt her. It kind of looks like she's bleeding too. But she don't care. Ten of Pentacles. I thought that was a statue. Actually, they all kind of look like statue because there's not much color. Oh, there's a bird. Page of Pentacles. Oh, look at these colors, it's so pretty. They're holding a shield. They're not necessarily grasping the pentacle. Dang, is that their hat? These like feathers or whatever coming out? That's cool. Knight of Pentacles. Again, look at their hat too. It's so extravagant. Queen of Pentacles. Oh, bunny. All right, so this obviously looks like the pentacle. She's either holding a shield or another pentacle. I'm thinking that's a shield though. But you have the bunny on the floor right there, which we usually see in the Queen of Pentacles as well. Like right here. And like, look at her throne. This looks like bones. That's cool. Even her crown looks like these are bones. King of Pentacles. Now we're on the wands. Oh, this is a really pretty wand right here. Look at that. Again, you have a full figure of somebody presenting the ace item as opposed to just a hand. Now you can see these little things around the person being like the cloud that we normally see in the ace. That's really pretty. Two of Wands. They have the world, or at least what appears to be the world, in their hands. You have the two wands here. You have a bird, which I don't know if it is usually on the original card, but whatever, it doesn't have to be. Ooh, look at their clothes. This looks like flames down there. Very fitting. And then you have the flowers, the red and the white flower that you see on the left side, like right here. Red and white flower. Three of Wands. You have the two boats out there in the water. I think they're surrounded, I was gonna say sunflowers. They look like sunflowers. You have the pretty sun right there facing them. And I like how the clothes is giving the illusion that the sunlight is sort of going through some of the clothes. Isn't that cool? Four of Wands. Five of Wands. This guy he's just done with this argument. They don't look really angry though, so not much of an intense argument or fight. This is more like play fighting, I guess. Six of Wands. Normally, I think what we're used to seeing is the card being flipped, like facing that way, and instead they're going to the left instead of going to the right, which I think is what the original artwork also has. See? And then you have the wreath. Did I say that right? Up there. Look at that hair though. Seven of Wands. I don't know why, but this person gave me like gesture vibes. Oh look, little hearts. This Seven of Wands to me feels a little confusing in a sense that they don't look like they're in a defensive mode or ready to fight, and they're sitting down. They just look kind of chill. Oh look, they didn't even put their shoes on. Or even had a chance to. At least one of their feet don't have their shoe on it. This one we don't know because it's being blocked by two wands. But if you notice on the original here, like this person appears to not have a shoe on one foot and their boot on the other one. Eight of Wands. Oh, that's pretty. I like that it's not just 8 wands. They added a beautiful figure here. And even like the figure is pointing at the direction of the wands. Nine of Wands. Again, look at those extravagant hats. That's cool. And even like cape, look at this cape. Ten of Wands. Oh, and they're injured too. I'm still trying to carry all those wands. Page of Wands. These look like pyramids back there. Look at the colors on the hat. That's pretty. For some reason, I thought Phoenix, because again, these are wands, Phoenix being elemental of fire. That's pretty cool. And then look at the sun back there. And with the pyramid making me think of desert areas, making me think of, you know, the heat and stuff like that. Very fitting again for the wands, element of fire. Nine of Wands. Why does it look like he's almost gonna fall off the horse? Look at how he's positioned. What is that? There's like some weird gunk coming off of the wand. Or at least it looks like it. Oh my god, look at that cat. Why does the cat look so scared? That's like the best cat that I've seen on a Queen of Wands. Best expression ever. It looks kind of out of place. Like this looks like a real cat from afar. Look at those eyes, doesn't it? This is great. That's a great Queen of Wands, just because of that cat alone. Whoa, King of Wands. What is this? The heck? Is that supposed to be a salamander? Or some sort of lizard? It looks cool as heck though. Damn, big ass diamond on your head. That creature though, that looks awesome. Ooh, now we're on the Ace of Swords. Or I'm sorry, we're on the swords now. And again, a full figure surrounded by the clouds, presenting the sword instead of just like a hand. So I love that they did this. It's not just a hand and it's not just a plain sword. It's an actual figure of somebody. Two of Swords. The moon looks like it's underwater. Or actually, is she underwater? I think she's underwater. This looks like seaweed. And her clothes look kind of, I was gonna say wavy. These look like air bubbles. Because the moon, like I said, looks like the reflection of it in water. That is cool if that's what they were gonna, or that's what they were trying to get across, because they definitely look like they're underwater. What do you guys think? Underwater or on land? Comment down below. Three of Swords. Are these swords different? Yeah, they are. Look at the handles. Those are different swords. Nighttime sky, raining clouds. There's no blood, but you know, you still get the point across with the Three of Swords piercing the heart. I like that the way that it's piercing the heart, like the swords. This sword and that sword are not piercing at an even side of the heart. It's uneven, which I like. Four of Swords. You got your sword on the side there, which would have, I don't know if that's a bed or, I was gonna say a sarcophagus. No, a tomb, is that what you call them? You know, where the dead bodies are. But you got a fancy tomb. You got the three swords on behind them or the wall. Five of Swords. There's a figure there, and there's a figure there. And this figure looks like they're in distress and crying. What's interesting too, well, look at that headpiece. They have 4 horns, 1, 2, 3, 4. What's interesting too is if you notice, this person has all 5 swords on them. And what I'm used to seeing on the original card is, I think they're holding 3 swords and 2 of them are on the floor. Yeah, so they're holding, technically I'm holding 3 swords. So 1, 2, 3, and there's 2 on the floor. And you have the person there that looks like they're in despair, like right here. Very well designed. Oh, look at this background. Six of Swords. Ooh, I like this angle. Is that an angel? Oh my God. This person has like 4 wings. Again, you see those horns or what looks like coral. And look at their kid or sibling, not sure. But you have your 6 swords. You have, if you notice the angle, I'm not sure if you guys are familiar with seeing the 6 of Swords in this angle, but usually I see them going this way and like their backs are to us. But in here, you just have the person who's like, I wouldn't say rowing the boat, but moving the boat. Their back is to us and their sides, I guess, are to us. We can see the front of them, which I think we're not normally used to seeing, which is pretty cool. See, like here you see the backs of everyone, but here you see the backs of the navigator of the boat, and you can see both of them. So that's really cool that the artist did that. Seven of Swords. Wait, did you leave 2 swords there? You got 5, and there's 2 there. Look at that smirk. Like, you never know it was me. Eight of Swords. And they have the blindfold. They're bound as well. They look like they're stuck. They're lifting their foot off of something, makes it look like they're stuck. Or that could be their dress, I'm not sure. But it looks like they lifted their foot off of something that may have been sticky. Nine of Swords. What is that? The heck? Is that? I see two faces in there. The heck is that? Oh my god. Look at the bed sheets. It's the same bed sheets that we're used to seeing on the original artwork. Man, is she full of flowers? What is that? That looks pretty. Oh, and look. She has one hand on her face. Her other hand is on, I think, the bed. When I think what we're used to is probably her having both hands on her face. But even like they captured the bed sheets too. That's cool. Yeah, but I don't know what that is. That looks freaky. Ten of Swords. Whoa. Okay, well this is... Something's burning back there. This is definitely a person. Damn, they got stabbed in the booty cheeks. Well, actually, pretty much directly on their spine. Ouch. That looks like it went through their ear. Ugh, and that went through their hand. There's flowers all around that. There's no... Oh, I lied. There's blood. There's blood right there. Dang. Page of Swords. I'm getting wintry vibes. And for some reason I thought of whoosh, whoosh. I was like, wind waves. This just makes me think of the wind. The waves of the wind. Does that make sense? Oh look, just like their clothes. The waves of the wind. The colors of the wind. What is this? I don't know what that is. Oh, well look, you could see like, I was gonna say flowers, some sort of greenery back there. Knight of Swords. Again, this is giving me wintry vibes. Also the knight, for some reason, feels like they have more clothes on. I might be wrong, but they look like they're in a more cold environment, or in a colder environment is what I meant to say. Queen of Swords. You got the birds up there. I don't know what that is. Shield. She's holding the base of the sword, but her hand is also, or her other hand is on the blade of the sword. Instead of being like, hey, you know, listen here. King of Swords. The birdies. Oh, look, the butterflies on their throne. Again, giving me like colder vibes, because even the king looks a lot more, I was gonna say comfy, more clothed. They got their shoes sticking out, which for some reason is two colors. All right, well that was a flip through of the Traditional Manga Tarot. This is by Lo Scarebo. So I do like the cardstock of Lo Scarebo generally. Now as far as this deck though, is this beginner, intermediate, or expert level? And from what I've seen of each of the cards and comparing it to the original artwork of the RWS system, I would say this is an all-around good deck for any level. So if you're a beginner, if you're intermediate, if you're an expert in tarot or tarot readings per se, I do think this is a good deck for you. And if you like manga as well. If you like manga, well then get this deck. Why not? It is borderless, which I love. And the titles are on the bottom of the cards. They have the numbers, and then what type of suit it is. And then for the major arcanas, they have the Roman numeral number and the title as well. It's not huge, it's comfortable to hold in the hand, right? Therefore making it comfortable for overhand as well as your riffle shuffling, which I'm gonna attempt to do. I usually always mess it up. Ah, I didn't mess that one up, yes. Anywho, that was it for this video. Thanks so much for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.